We have made after 1 week, and today we are going to make a wonderful conclusion here about Atomic Habit, which I have read a month and years ago. Today in this video I'm going to cover about top 5 lessons which I have learned from Atomic Habit, was written by James Clear. I hope you're ready to understand this book and discover the life change insight I have gained from reading Atomic Habit by James Clear. In this video I will share the top 5 lessons that have reshaped my habits, mindset and approach to success. Get ready to unlock your potential and achieve your goals like never ever before. So this book has been a game changer for me, and I can't wait to pass on the wisdom I have gained. So without further ado, let's dive into the first lesson. So there are 5 lessons I have learned so far from this book, and I want to share all of these 5 lessons with you guys. And these 5 lessons have changed my life somehow, so I would like to share with you. The first lesson is like the power of tiny changes. Tiny changes make remarkable result, and tiny changes lead us toward the big changes in our life, and that's how he has proven through this life-changing lesson or chapter, whatever you can say. So lesson number 1 is all about the power of tiny changes. Atomic Habits teaches us that big results come from small actions repeated constantly over time. So by focusing on making small improvement each day, we can create positive habits that compound over time and lead to remarkable transformation in our lives. The fact that I want to mention here, which is very important example, tiny things means like it could be anything for you. Tiny things could be for anybody different. Like example, if I say like using a smartphone till midnight is a kind of tiny thing for me, and eating junk foods every day is a kind of tiny thing for me. But these tiny things can really bring a remarkable changes in your life. Either it can bring some changes as a reward, or it can bring some changes as a curse, or anything could be happened if you are really making these tiny changes your habit. So that's what James Clear said in his book. And if you read the previous book I mentioned about habit, which is like The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, where he clearly mentioned that when we are doing something constantly, that becomes our habit, and our habit can decide, and our habit will absolutely decide that how our life would be or will be. So that's what exactly tiny changes does with us. Important lesson that I have learned so far from this book: make it obvious. Make it obvious means lesson number 2 is about making our desired habit obvious. Clear emphasizes the importance of environment and cues in shaping our behavior. By consciously designing our environment to support our goals, we can make it easier to stick to our habits and achieve success. For example, how to make habits more visible in daily life, such as laying out workout clothes the night before or placing healthy snacks in plain sight. If you want to really if you have decided to not use a smartphone, then do not place the smartphone next to you while you are studying or while you are sleeping. Just place the smartphone maybe in the next room, or maybe so far from you, so your body will say, no, I don't want to go to take that smartphone. Lesson number 3, mastering habit is staking. Lesson number 3 introduces us to the concept of habit staking. This technique involves linking new habits to existing ones to create the powerful routine. Meditating right after brushing your teeth or reading before bed. Habit staking helps us revenge our existence behavior to build new habits seamlessly, you can say, into our daily lives, making positive change more achievable. That's what I can say about it. Absolutely truth. And when I really want to make any change in my life, the first I have to understand why do I exactly want to make this change in my life. And the most important fact, which has already been mentioned here, like habit staking help us leverage our existence in something. So when you are meditating, or when you are reading a book just before the bed, and when you are meditating just before brushing or just after brushing, and when you are going for a night walk just before sleep or just before your your bedtime, it is very helpful for you. So that is what exactly has been mentioned here, that mastering habit staking is very important. So number 4, embracing identity-based habits. Number 4 delves into the power of identity-based habits. Clear emphasize that lasting change comes from aligning our habits with our identity, such as seeing yourself as a healthy person rather than someone trying to lose weight, right? Seeing yourself as a healthy person rather than somebody trying to lose weight. So you should try to change your mindset about from being a negative to the positive one. Do not see all the times the negative parts, try to see some positive parts as well. So before making any change in your daily life, you have to have this capability where you will able to see that this is what I am and this is what I was, and if I will keep doing this stuff, I would be like this one day. So this is what my main point about it. And like, by shifting our identity to match our desired habits, we can create a strong sense of self that drives constant actions and long-term success. That means, why do I want to do that, and what triggers me to do some kind of activities? Example, whenever I am depressed and whenever I'm having a like little bit space or little bit breather, why do I want to open Instagram? Why in my leisure time automatically I open my Instagram without even thinking about it? So that's what research finds, like many people open social media without even thinking about it. Why do they do that? So we have to find the key point behind it, that why do we do something without even thinking about it? What triggers us to do or lead us towards any consequences? That this chapter describes. Next one is the power of habit tracking. The power of habit tracking, means finally lesson number 5 highlights the importance of habit tracking. Tracking our habit allows us to monitor our progress, stay accountable, and make adjustment along the way. By keeping track of our habits, we can stay focused, motivated, and like on track to reach the goals. And you can say, in conclusion, I'm saying Atomic Habits offer invaluable insight into the science of habit formation and personal growth. By applying these lessons to our own lives, we can create positive changes and unlock our full potentials. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Sahil Sir, for more content on personal development and success strategies. Until next time, remember that small changes can lead to big results. So take care and keep striving for greatness, and subscribe to Sahil the Public Speaker's channel, The Sahil Sir. Thank you very much for joining me.